Definitely seems much better now. And if you don't have a Brentuning ECU flash on your CBR 1000RR-R Fireblade SP, you've got oatmeal in your brain. Oh, hey everybody, your good buddy 650 Eve here, still at Brentuning Moto. Today, I get to ride the newly flashed CBR 1000RR-R Fireblade SP with my good buddy Brendan of Brentuning. He's riding Slim Thug's 2020 S1000RR. Now, we're probably not going to try to do any dirty dancing because, as you see, Brendan is a lot smaller than me, so it's not really, it's not really a fair comparison. I will wait until I get back to filthy Cleveland and smack around my good buddy Slim Thug, who is more similar to my size. But today, be my first ride on this bike since Brendan worked his magic on it. I'm excited, man. I mean, the dyno stuff looked great, but now here's the real world testing. Okay. Here we go. First things first, let me fire this thing up. It used to start up in a very horrible way. Definitely seems much better now. I gotta get myself familiar with these gauges again. It's been a long time since I've seen them. I'm ready. Here's one of my good buddies that showed up on this beautiful Honda 954 2003 model. Good buddy of mine, Officer Chris Evans, used to have the same bike and ride with us many years ago. I tell you, just pulling out of the parking lot here at Brentuning, ECU seems very smooth, as it should be. It's a Honda. One thing I can tell you is there's no more lag. There used to be a horrible lag, and that seems to be gone. Whoa, it feels like a proper motorcycle now. Accelerates just like it's supposed to. Oh my goodness, you guys that have these motorcycles, you're gonna love it. I mean, I haven't even ridden it very far, but I tell you, when this thing was restricted, it was a pain at low speeds. Folks that have borrowed this bike from me and ridden it, they'll tell you, a lot of them have YouTube channels, and they will tell you that this thing was just a pain in the butt at low speeds. We're going to find out how it performs at higher speeds as soon as we get off this road and do some highway dancing. But I'll tell you, for right now, I'm very happy with the Flash. And I'm only in third gear. Quick shift and auto blip still work great. Still a very comfortable motorcycle. I definitely miss this thing. Haven't ridden it for about 2 months. And this thing really feels great. Look at my hand on the throttle. Totally smooth. Cruising here. Totally smooth. The RPMs aren't jumping around like some other bikes that we know and love. It's just not annoying at low speeds anymore. The gearing is still, you know, we haven't changed the gearing, so it's tall. I'm in second gear at 41 miles an hour. And on some other bikes, I'd be in third or fourth gear by now, but when you hit this thing and you want to accelerate, it just does it now without thinking about it and refusing to do it. All right, so let's see how this thing is on the expressway systems. I put the power settings on 1, and away she goes. Unlike before, when there was a lot of hesitation. Now, there is none. It still screams. can get a nice break in the traffic, and I can really do some dirty dancing. But I will say, the flat spot is gone. Kick down into third gear, and it just goes. Whereas before, when it was flat, unflashed, didn't move. Kick down in the second. Yeah, this thing moves now. Really moves. I'm gonna have to give it a proper test with the rider of my weight to smack that person around. But for right now, I can tell you, it is improved. Wow. Let's do another second gear hit. Yes! Finally, an unrestricted motorcycle from the good folks at Honda. Thanks to the good folks at Brentuning. Wow. And when you want to just cruise like a civilized person in fifth gear, you see it does that very nicely too. Nice smooth throttle. RPMs are hold steady, 6,000 RPM. But once you confirm that there's no law enforcement over there, you want to kick down in the second gear again and dance. Wow! This thing is scary fast now. Absolutely bonkers. Scary fast. Amazing work. Amazing work from the good folks at Brentuning. You get to see the fist, my son. Yeah. I almost want to dance with Brendan over there. Even though he weighs less, this bike is so fast and so confidence-inspiring, I think I could smack him around a little bit. That might be saying too much. But this is just too much fun. Wow, a true smackdown machine this is. Finally. But look at this, we can cruise at 90 miles an hour in third gear. No, but really, fun bike. Really nice to ride now. Now that the ECU's flashed. Great machine. This is what Honda should have built many years ago. Say 2015, when there was an all-new or refreshed S1000RR. Honda needed to release this Six Savage onto the road. It would have made many, many people happy. But nonetheless, it's here now for your riding pleasure. And if you don't have a Brentuning ECU flash or your CBR 1000RR-R Fireblade SP, you've got oatmeal in your brain. And something's wrong with you. So I've noticed about this, even when cruising the roads in power mode 1, which I'm in right now, totally smooth throttle. Look at my hand, look at the throttle. The bike's not jerking, trying to buck me off like a Bronco. It's totally fine. And as we saw from our highway excursions just a moment or so ago, this thing really scoots on the highway. So, we're not done with this bike, not by far. We've got a Rotobox Bullet carbon fiber wheels to install. We've got a seat cowl coming for the machine. Lots of carbon fiber. This thing's going to be really done nicely when it's completed. And then we will offer it to one person, one lucky person, for supporting the New Bike Build Series. That person will have this bike or our 2021 Kawasaki ZX-10R to choose. But as usual, they'll probably pick the most expensive bike, which is this one. And I'll be stuck with the Z, which isn't a bad machine either. Alright, so now we get to cruise the back roads here and wave at other cyclists. That person was on a KTM. This person's backing out of their driveway and hopefully they see me. They did, good. But what a great job Brentuning has done with this machine. You saw that it produced 201 horsepower on the dyno, back to back, compared to an S1000RR that Brentuning's riding right now, Brendan's riding, belongs to my good buddy Slim Thug. And that machine produced only one additional horsepower over this one. Their power curves were very similar, and this machine runs great. So you guys definitely need to add the Brentuning ECU flash to your Fireblade RR-R SP. You want to get the most out of the beautiful machine. So I'm back from my fantastic ride on the all-new, unleashed, beautiful Fireblade CBR 1000RR-R SP, and Brentuning did a magnificent job with this ECU flash. This bike is totally epic now, super fast, right up there with the S1000RR, which everyone knows is a very fast machine. But in addition to being fast, smooth throttle response, very light bike, feels very nimble in traffic. I had the opportunity to jump on Slim Thug's bike back to back between these two, and it was really amazing that those bikes are so similar now as far as power performance and the way that they put the power down. Who would have thought years ago that a Honda CBR 1000 could compete with an S1000RR? It is really amazing. A Krapovich system is amazing from Manny at Moto Million, and the aero exhaust system on this bike is really good too. But today it's all about the Fireblade, and this thing is just really a great performing machine. It still has the cast wheels, so what we're going to do next is get a set of Rotobox Bullet wheels and put that onto the bike, and that's going to reduce its weight, make it handle a lot better, and make it look better too. But yeah, a lot of people complained about the price tag of that machine, $28,500, which I suspect the price at some point is going to be reduced. But now that the ECU is unlocked, and you can see, you know, I'm a big guy, and I actually don't look super big on this machine. When riding it, totally fine. You know, in the tuck position, yep, not bad at all. It's a great machine. So don't forget, folks, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. We got a lot more stuff to do here at Brentuning. I'm going to be returning here many times in the future. We'll eventually have some meetups here, but these guys do amazing work. Unrestricting restricted bikes, removing the stupid foam from inside the air intake, just turning these bikes into really special machines. Okay folks, thanks for viewing the video, and if you're wondering, I always wear Alpine Stars gear. For me, it's Alpine Stars every time. We'll catch you next time on the 650 Eve YouTube channel.